Hey everyone, this is Georgie and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to film a video reviewing and talking about some of my favorite products, which is the brand Hydro Flask. Now, a couple of months ago I did a similar video to the one that I'm going to do today, but from Colombia, which is another one of my favorite brands. If you want to check out that video, I'll leave the link right up top or in the description below. So why am I doing this video? I guess a couple years ago I used to be very much of a consumer, big shopaholic, and as time went by I just learned how to become a more smart shopper and just more sustainable overall. And I wanted to talk about this amazing brand Hydro Flask in case you didn't know about it yet. There are a few brands which I absolutely stand by through thick and thin, and Hydro Flask is definitely one of them. So I first learned about the brand back when I was in high school. I used to see a couple of my friends walking around the hallways with their water bottles, and I always thought they were like super chic and very classy. Like the design is just amazing and gorgeous. So I wanted to share with you some of my Hydro Flask collection that I've gathered throughout the years. I have a couple products here. This video is not sponsored, I wish it was, but I have a couple of products, some bottles and some other like miscellaneous stuff that I'm going to share with you today. And let's go ahead and start with the bottles, which are their most, I guess, popular item. And the first one is my personal favorite, which is this dandelion colored water bottle. This guy is a little over a liter. It says that it's 1.18 liters. And I don't know, I think the shape is just very beautiful. The color, when I saw it, I was immediately drawn to it. And all Hydro Flasks, something that makes them stand out amongst other water bottles is, of course, their perfectly cylindrical shape and their lid. They all have this little handle that you can just kind of carry along with you wherever you go, which I think is super cool. And I think that the top part, the opening where the mouth, where you drink from, there's different sizes, right? This is more of like the standard one. There's a smaller one and there's a larger one that I'm going to show you in just a moment. So I really like this one, like I said before, because of the color. I think it's just a kind of like a bright but still not too much in your face color. It's like a dull yellow dandelion. And as you can see, I have just put a bunch of stickers all over it of things that I like and things that, you know, kind of represent my own identity. I think it's kind of cool when you go to the gym, or I like going to yoga classes and you see someone else with a Hydro Flask and you check out their stickers. You can sort of tell a little bit about the person's personality through the stickers that they have. So let me go ahead and give you guys a quick sticker tour before jumping on to the rest of the products. So the first one I have here is from Colombia, and it says outdoors is for everyone, LGBT. So I really like how, you know, the sticker has the pride colors, and it has this really cool landscape and mountains and animals, because I'm really into like outdoorsy stuff. Next I have this bee, because I think bees are one of the coolest creatures, and I'm actually working on this. I'll tell you more about it in another video, but I'm working on this project that's involving bees, so it just kind of made sense for me to have this sticker, right? Next I have this one that's just a cool LA sticker. I got this from Brandy Melville. It's kind of faded, but I like how it looks. I also have these two artsy stickers, which this is from my favorite artist, Andy Warhol. He's probably my all-time favorite artist. and this one is from Basquiat. Not my favorite artist, but I still think, you know, pretty cool stuff. This kind of trippy one I like as well. I got this at one of the museums that I visited. I think it was at the Getty. Not so sure, but I just kind of liked how it looks on my bottle, so I stuck it on there. Next I have this wolf in a canyon underneath the night sky, and I believe I got that one at REI. This one was a little gift, and it's a monstera plant inside a terracotta pot, just because, as you guys know, I'm really into plants. And this last one, which is a little bus. It's like a Volkswagen bus that says road trip, which I also got at REI, and it's kind of special because that was my first car. I used to have a 74 camper VW bus when I was like in high school and college. I sold it unfortunately, but I remember it very dearly. So yeah, this is my first water bottle that I got from Hydro Flask. It's full of stickers, has a little bit of dents, but I still love it and use it and carry it with me every single day. Now, why do I think that water bottles, like having a reusable water bottle, is such an essential thing to have? Well, it's more sustainable for sure. I am super against purchasing plastic water bottles because not only do they waste a ton of plastic and wasteful and harmful material for the environment, but on the long run, I mean, Hydro Flask isn't the most affordable brand. One of these bottles is gonna cost you around like 60 bucks. But if you were to buy, let's say, a $3 water bottle, plastic water bottle a day, in about 20 days, less than a month, do the math, I think it's a little more convenient to have. If, you know, it doesn't have to be Hydro Flask, it can be any brand, but it's just a little bit smarter. Up next in my water bottle collection, I have this one, which is also really cool. It's kind of like a gradient ombre effect. This one is also a little bit over a liter, and I really like this one because I like the blue lid that it came with. Sometimes I play around and exchange the lids depending on how I want my water bottles to look like, because in my opinion, I think the black one that it comes with is okay, but it's not as fun as this one. So up next, I have this little tiny Hydro Flask water bottle, and I don't know if you can guess what it's for, but the lid kind of gives it away. So this one is meant for tea or coffee. Again, since Hydro Flasks are, I don't know what the word is that they use, but they're like a thermos. They keep both cold and warm liquids for, I don't know, I think it's about like 12 to 16 hours, I might be wrong. You can store really cold liquids or really hot liquids, and they will remain at the temperature that you pour them in for quite a while, right? This one says it's 473 milliliters, so 16 ounces. I don't really use this like tea lid as much, just because when I'm, you know, drinking from it or driving, sometimes it spills and burns. So what I like to do is put this blue lid from the other bottle into this little mini tea Hydro Flask. And look how cool it looks, like this kind of monochromatic vibe. And up next is my last bottle, which is this Jumbo Hydro Flask. I've seen that there's a size a little larger than this one, but when I saw this one, I just thought it was really cool that it was white and it's huge. This one is, it's called the Growler, the 64-ounce Growler. So, I mean, typically I like to drink about this much water a day, at least, the bare minimum. So I think like having this guy really reminds me of how much water I've drank throughout the day, and it's super cool. I mean, the part where you drink from is a lot larger than the other ones, and the lid is different. and the handle is kind of like on the side. It doesn't swing back and forth, just because when you do fill it up with water, it tends to get a little heavier. So I'm sure they did that for very smart reasons. But yeah, this one is also a little bit beat up and stained, probably because of the color and because I use it a lot. Quick little water break. Be right back. Okay, let's move on to the last thing that I wanted to show you. And this isn't a water bottle, this is just a cool little lid that I got. I got this one mainly because when I'm driving, opening these guys up is a little difficult. So with this one, if you put it on there, it's really easy to just kind of like take smaller sips, right? So yeah, this really comes in handy from time to time. And up next, I wanted to share these two guys, and they're kind of like a family and a collection I have with my first bottle because they're the same color. And up next is this Hydro Flask bowl. I really don't know why I got this one paired with this one, which is a Hydro Flask plate. These, I mean, they don't really serve much of a purpose as far as like keeping your food cold or hot. Maybe this one a little more because it does have a lid. I use this one a lot for, let's say, salads, or you know, you can put some chopped up fruit, or if you're gonna go have a picnic and you want to keep something fresh. This does, it is helpful. It's completely lined with aluminum, which is nice. It's very light for the size. And so a fun fact is that you can also fit an entire bag of popcorn in here. So if you're watching a movie or you want to take some popcorn along with you on a picnic or camping or whatever, this fits it very nicely. Now the plate, I don't know, I just think it's cute and it's really fun. It's a 10-inch plate. It has the same opaque yellow dandelion color at the bottom. And I got this kind of just for fun and to splurge a little bit on my collection and have a different product. But there's nothing very, I would say, purposeful or useful about this product. It said in the description that it keeps your food warmer, which I'm not sure is completely true. In no way am I trying to bash Hydro Flask, just that this plate, I don't really think it's the most useful product. I mean, it's cool and all, but you can't really stick it in the microwave because it is metal. This one was kind of just like a little extra treat that I wanted to have in my collection. And I have the yellow bowl, the plate, and the 1 liter bottle. I have 2 more things coming up, and these are not bottles or anything. These are really cool, and I also got them as a gift. So first up is this Hydro Flask set of eating utensils. So I like this one a lot because blue is another one of my main favorite colors. This one comes in a light blue pouch. It has its Velcro, and inside it has 3 Hydro Flask utensils. It has the knife with a nice little logo there and a little perforated end, so you can, you know, clip them on to like a carabiner, or if that's what you want to do. It has the fork, which also has the logo and the perforation, and it has a spoon. So similar to what I said before about buying a reusable water bottle instead of plastic, I have a similar thought when it comes to eating utensils. So many times we go out, eat food, get takeout, whatever, and we grab plastic utensils, which isn't the best thing to do. So with these ones, you can just bring them along your bag. They won't get dirty or anything because they do come in this really handy, nice pouch. It's fairly light, so I always try to bring these along with me when I know I'm going to be grabbing lunch or whatever. And paired with these guys, I also got this really cool Hydro Flask lunchbox. The design and the lines are very clean. It has a nice plastic handle. You can tell it's from the same family because it has, you know, a similar design aesthetic. And when you open it, it does have a cooling system that keeps your food either cold or hot inside. And it also has this little pouch here if you want to, let's say, put your utensils or put the snacks up top or just put some napkins or whatever. So yeah, this is the lunchbox that I have from Hydro Flask. Absolutely love it. And I forgot, I have one last product to show you guys, but just give me a sec because I forgot to place it down here with the rest of my products. Be right back. Okay, so last but not least from my collection of Hydro Flask products is this cooler bag, which I purchased about a year ago, I want to say, and it's been one of the best purchases I've made so far. So this comes in two sizes. This is a smaller one, and there's one that's like 2 times as big, and it's just really nice because it's, like I said, a cooling bag. And I use this a lot when I go buy groceries and let's say I, you know, get some dairy products or some fruits that need to stay a little colder. So this does a great job at just keeping your food cold so that it doesn't go bad. And the design is also really nice. It has these, it's like a charcoal gray black kind of color, and the material is completely washable. It doesn't stain, which is nice. It has this zipper and bag in the front, and it has these nice and sturdy straps that kind of remind me of car seat belt material. I don't know why, but it, you know, if you can see, it kind of looks like the material that car seat belts are made out of. Again, it wasn't the most affordable, but when it comes to purchasing a product, before I impulsively whip out my credit card and buy whatever I run across, first I analyze if the quality is going to hold up. I think probably like quality and design are some of the most important things for me, at least. If it's something that I can't afford, I would rather much wait for a while, save up some money, and then purchase something that in the long run I'm never going to get like tired of using, and it's gonna hold up pretty well, like all of these products. I would give all of these 5 stars, probably except for the plate, because like I said, it's not the most useful. I'd probably give this guy like, let's say 2 stars. And maybe this one, which just because I don't use it as much, I'd much rather use the larger bottles. I'd give this guy like maybe 3.5 stars. But the rest of them, I love them so much, and they all get 5 stars. Let's go ahead and quickly just do some close-ups of each product so that you guys get to take one last look at them. And if you do want to purchase them, you can go onto the Hydro Flask website. They also sell them at local sporting goods. And like I said before, they're Georgie verified, and I really, really recommend them. Here is the cooler bag, the lunchbox. Here are the utensils. Definitely 5 out of 5. I love these, they're so cool. Super cute. My 2 1-liter water bottles. The growler. The sippy lid. I don't know if it's called a sippy lid, but let's just call it that for the sake of this video. The bowl. And the plate. Alright you guys, so that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed listening to me speak about one of my favorite brands and sharing some of my favorite products. Like I said, most of these guys are just an essential to my life. I thought it would be fun to share things that I use in a day-to-day and recommend this amazing brand to you guys. So if you did like the video, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below of what your favorite product was, or if you have something else from this brand that you recommend, make sure to let me know, and I'm always down to explore and check out other things. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.